Let me get on up in here. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. How you feeling, honey love? So as of right now, it's just me. Let's see what's gonna happen. Cause this is one of them type of shows where you figure it out as you go. Life gets real, and you do what you gotta do because that's what's necessary. So it's just about to be me. I don't know what's about to happen. I got a few little jokes, I guess, that I wasn't quite prepared to tell by myself. But hey, I'm making do what it do because I'm joy, boo. Let me take this purse off because I'm dying inside. And I'm gonna talk about a few things like childhood. Let's talk about that first. I'm gonna see if any of my guests come on while I'm talking about childhood. But let me put up the comments too, because you're welcome to join in with some jokes or some stuff that you want to hear or the kind of stuff. Hey, Jocelyn Boo, how you doing, sugar lumps? Um, but no, so my childhood was real rough, y'all. I grew up on the south side of the Chi, right? And we all know crazy things happen in Chicago, like people selling their coochie for $40 and just all kinds of craziness. So, my grandfather, he was ex-military and he used to do that snuff stuff that you put under your tongue or whatever. And he would scare all my friends when they came through. He'd be sitting on the porch with his stuff and smoking, coughing, knowing he shouldn't be smoking, but he's still smoking anyway. And he choking. He like, get your ass off my porch before I shank you. So everybody was scared to come by, so they kind of run past our crib because, on one playing them kind of games. And then my other granddaddy, his name was just as country Esau. Yes. He was about that life too. Everything was really, because he wasn't gonna take that, get your ass that blooming ass out of here, really. That was him. He was one of them type of people. So yeah, that was the situation with my life growing up. And I had a lot of pissy situations because of it, because they would scream sometimes and it would like scare literally the piss out of me. Like this stroke situation ain't got nothing on the childhood I lived because I pissed a lot. Sometimes not even on purpose. Wait, look like come another one of my stars. What's up, boo?
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
Hey, we up in here. How you doing?
I'm doing fucking amazing.
Oh, well, what makes you fucking amazing? I was over here telling some low key jokes about my childhood, but you can tell me
I
how
got some of those. I'm in Facebook jail again. That's awesome.
What you did now? How you get in jail?
I don't know. It was something over I posted like 2 months ago.
Oh, well, don't even worry about that. Facebook be set tripper anyway.
Yeah, they came back and they were like, "Oh, you violated our standards," and I was like, "Oh, not again." You know what I mean?
Hey, Jocelyn said hi. My name is Jeff Roberts. Yeah, he just popped in.
Fucking Jocelyn, dude, I love you. Oh, by the way, for those of you that want to know, Jocelyn's having a Halloween party tonight.
Yeah.
In her group, I think everybody's pretty much free to join if you want to go. I'll be coming as an asshole.
That means you ain't gotta do much dressing up. Okay, all right now.
Yeah, no, but it is a one of those, dress up and go kind of like things. Jocelyn's on the forefront and she's always pushing positivity, always pushing, for as much shit as I talk, she's doing good things. You know what I mean?
She gotta balance you out because you be fucking up. So she got to make sure she positivity because you be on that.
Hey, she's fucking crazy too. Don't get it wrong. She'll straight up tell you.
Yeah, you know what? Don't be petty. But no, so I know originally, y'all, we had a show yesterday, but I fucked the whole situation up because stroke brain and I spaced. And and
remember, God loves ugly.
We supposed to have jokes about curses and the stupid shit it make you do. But since he kind of left me hanging for a few minutes and I already kind of started talking about childhood stuff that made it hilarious, I think he should jump right on board and tell us about some of your childhood comedy. Let's get it.
Oh, shit. Childhood comedy. Growing up, you think you're cooler than you really fucking are. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, I'm the coolest. Then you go back and you look at these fucking busted ass pictures of you in like 7th, 8th grade. And you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Your hair is like oh, like, yeah, I'm gonna be flossing that. You know what I mean? Come back like,
Me too, Jocelyn. I eat that shit too.
yeah, I don't, all kinds of fucking. Nobody wanted to talk to me all day, and all of a sudden I got notifications going off like fucking crazy, like bling, 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 bling. Yeah, no, this fucking childhood shit that you carry with you, like you don't realize how those traumas fuck you up as a kid. You know what I mean? And you're just trying to survive your way and look, and you're just trying to do you, and then that unresolved trauma ends up, well, right here. You know what I mean? That comes out as some fucking nasty, sarcastic humor, all that unresolved trauma that you don't take care of in time. It comes out
Well,
fucked up.
motherfucker, ain't nothing funny about that.
No, that is fucking funny. That's like,
how the fuck is that funny?
That's what I'm saying, is that's where I'm different. Like I see, that's where I'm different, because I'll laugh at the most fucked up shit, because that's how I cope with it. You know what I mean? Like I'll see some like old lady fall in the fucking mall, and then I'll be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? But then I'll be sad. I'll think, well, fuck, dude. What if I was an ant and she fell on me and then I died? And like that's how I see shit. Like, okay, case in point here, not some old lady falling in the mall, me falling in the mall not that long ago, trying to get up the escalator with a fucking cart in like a Belk or a Dillard's or some shit. And I got the escalator on the cart going up, riding up, it's one of those little ones, hit the top. I can't lift my feet to get them over that little bump. Boom, the whole cart, everything fucking flips over. Me, they were like, oh my God. I was laying there like, just like all fucked up with a whole cart full of fucking clothes all over the fucking floor, just talking shit about how I had just seen a video of a lady going down the escalator, and just an old lady going down the escalator and just fucking beefed it. You know what I mean? Like just rolled. And that's what I did coming up the stairs. So like the karma monkey is fucking real. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. Like if you talk shit about some shit, be prepared to have that shit happen to you every time. That's why I laugh at stupid shit. You know what I mean? Because I'll talk a gang of shit and then that shit will happen to me every fucking time, because that karma monkey is real as a motherfucker.
Yeah, for the most part.
It's not real funny, but it's kind of funny.
We'll see. Well, see, I thought you was gonna tell me about some childhood shit, like maybe the parents you grew up and made fun of their ass, or maybe your siblings, or some shit like that.
You know what? I terrorize my siblings and my sisters, and I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I was a fucking asshole growing up, and like I mean, look, I was molested. I was fucking. My parents got divorced, and I didn't understand what was going on. Like I was an angry fucking asshole when I was a kid, and I didn't know how to deal with any of that other than sarcasm and being mean to my brothers and sisters, and just going on a path of like really self-hatred and just self-sabotage. So my step, like, it's tragic as it sounds. I mean, it was funny times, but it wasn't really funny growing up. Like,
well, we want to laugh at it, but no, I understand what you mean. It wasn't funny.
I mean, you can fucking laugh at it. You know what I mean?
No, we can't laugh at it though. That shit ain't funny. That's what I'm
saying. It fucking is. So like, okay, so like, this may sound a little fucked up, but my stepdad ended up committing suicide. He finally blew his brains out, right? And he
finally blew his. Did he just say?
Well, look, dude, he used to get drunk and he would sit down at that, you know what I mean? Sit down on a table and play Russian roulette with his 357, like in front of the family and shit. Like it was fucked up bullshit that we went through.
Right.
And so he divorced my mom, and then when it was final, I don't know what happened, but he finally ended up beating that bullet. But he had blue eyes like mine, you know what I mean? So then there was a Christmas, I was asked my aunt, I was like, hey, do you remember what color Jim's eyes were? And she was like, yeah, they were blue. And I was like, yeah, one blue left, one blue right, huh? And she was like, What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, because that's my coping mechanism. You know what I mean? I mean, he was a suicidal Vietnam vet who drank like 2/5 of fucking vodka a day. You know what I mean? It was mentally and physically abusive all the way around.
Yeah.
So by the time I joined the Marines, which he was, it was like, no, you know what I mean? It was like comedy. I mean, if that shit didn't break me, the Marines sure as fuck didn't break me. Like, so there wasn't a lot of comedy. Like, I draw back and I look at it, and it's funny now.
Like, hey, but it's not, motherfucker. We supposed to be giving people something to laugh at. You just made them want to cry. They was like, Jeff, I'm so sorry that this is your life. This is some bullshit. Did not come on here for this show.
But I mean, fuck, dude. It is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like,
but if you're not laughing at your own tragedy, don't nobody else gonna want to laugh. Like, I laugh at my own
laughing
shit.
at it. That shit's funny. I mean, like, it's funny because we made it through. You know what I mean? This is not the show for fucking my childhood traumas. Like, this is not the fucking show for it. This is the show for the product of my childhood traumas. But, you know, so, but childhood traumas is not a good thing. I mean, okay, one time I remember I was at a park.
I didn't want the traumas. I just want some childhood comedy.
Okay, one time we were traveling to like Arizona or somewhere from California, and we stopped at the park somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in California. I'm just like this fat kid, like mohawk, like, yeah, that's me. And we're at this park and I'm running, and I go to run up this slide, right? You know, like how you run up a slide, like as a kid, like it says sliding down, you run up it.
Yeah.
Well, there was this bar going across the top, and I didn't see that motherfucker, and I just ran up that slide. Full charge, must weigh like 200 pounds. You know what I mean?
As a kid, motherfucker.
But it probably is like 13 or 14, so I probably weighed about 160.
Okay.
I hit that bar on my forehead, snapped my head back, gave me a concussion, passed out in the middle of it. Was like 100 degrees. You know, like stupid shit like that. You know what I mean?
I got one similar to that one. You got another one? Or you want to go back and forth?
No, we can go back and forth. Let me think about that.
I got one similar to what you said, because you was talking about running at full force, and it made me remember. We had this little circle outside of our house that our domestic used to just kind of sit around it, do mud paths and all kind of crazy, hood activities, because we ain't had no toys. So we'd be outside playing. So we out there doing our thing on this circle, and my mama called my name, and my mama was a thug. If you didn't get in the house fast enough, she was going to beat that ass. So yeah. When she called my name, I took off. But when I took off, my foot caught that curb. And when I fell, I slid across that dirt, and I got up like Two-Face, like real shit, like all down. One side of my nose and everything was scarred up. I was fucked up for a long time. I don't even know how I turned out like this.
That shit fucking sucks, dude, when that shit happens. That happens to everybody. That kind of shit happens to fucking everybody. Everybody's got a story like that. Like, oh, I went to go step off the curb. Okay. I worked in the harbor. My very first job was working at a fuel dock.
Okay.
Which I got from my stepdad. He wasn't all bad. You know what I mean? I mean, they paint him out, but he wasn't all fucking bad. Like, he did instill some good stuff into us, and he got me my first job, and I was working at a fuel dock, fueling boats in the harbor. And at 15, I bought a little skiff, a little boat, like maybe like 12, 14 feet with a little fucking coffee grinder motor on it, just like a little tiny motor, just to troll around the harbor and go fishing or get out, whatever. I know, hashtag white people problems, privileged white people problems. Anyway, me, my friend Tara's, my friend Johnny Anderson, who, we're going to go out fishing one day. And Johnny's like a big tattoo artist now in LA, and he owns a couple shops, but he told this story to his daughters about, so he came down there and I was like, hey, you fucking ugly motherfucker, don't sink my boat. Don't sink my boat. And those sure as shit. So he goes to get in and loses his balance, flips the boat over, sinks the boat. Like, oh, dude, that was just like I made him die after registration. It was like 2 years old. I mean, I was a fucking prick. Like, I've toned it way the fuck down, you know? Like, I'm surprised I haven't got my ass beat way more than I really have.
See, you was a badass. See, I didn't do stuff like that. I just had stuff happen to me.
I mean, I
Like,
had stuff happen to me, but I mean,
no, I don't mean like bad stuff. I mean like funny ass shit. Like my cousin shaving off my eyebrows, trying to make me look like Criss Cross, and trying to give me them slits in my eyebrows. Miss my whole shit. I ain't had no eyebrows for like 2 weeks. To draw my eyebrows.
No, so that reminds me. So when I got kicked out of the Marines, right, my hair was a little bit longer than this and shit, and I had like hair pomade in it, and I was in North Carolina then too, and it was just about Christmas time, and we were all fucked up in the barracks, you know. I was already kicked out. I shouldn't have been there. I was waiting to get my ride home, so like I was already breaking the law, and I had like 3 flowers or something, you know, some pomade in my hair, and my friend Richie was sitting there flicking matches at me, and boom, 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 and he flicked one and it hit my hair, and half my hair went up in flames. So that's not the best. This is the best part. I still didn't tell you
That's
the
a
best part.
Michael Jackson moment.
Yeah, no, it went up, and it went up quick. And so
God.
this is the day before I was leaving North Carolina to go back to California on a Greyhound bus. So I had like 4 hours. There was nothing I could do. I had to sit on that Greyhound bus for 4 days with my hair smelling like burnt ass dog. You know, half of it burnt off. And I rode for 4 days on a Greyhound bus back to California like that.
Wait, Jocelyn, you two what? See, I missed it. Which part? She did one of what we did. I don't know if it was what you did.
You burnt your hair too?
She burned her hair off or something, or somebody cut her
You
eyebrow.
probably did.
That's all.
Like,
You stupid. You petty as hell.
That's gross. That's one of those like.
Hey, I remember too.
Scented things.
You know how when you kids, right? We all do stupid shit when we kids because we want to be grown so bad. We want to be more developed and we want to be stronger. We want to be all these fucking things that we just need to stop wanting to be. My dumbass. I wanted titties because I was this bony. You would never know from looking at me that I used to be skinny. And I looked like an Ethiopian. Like I had just a big stomach with nothing else. And so I used to do like research and ask people how to get boobs or whatever. And somebody was like, rub butter on your nipples.
He did, and that shit worked.
It must have worked too good because I ended up in a 36I. Don't put butters on your nipples. I mean, don't put butter on your nipples because you.
That's the first thing I'm doing when this podcast ends. I'm gonna go in the kitchen.
But why you want big nipples or big titties?
No, I want big buff titties. I don't want big old. But I don't want to work for him. I don't want to work for him.
Big buff titties, you stupid. Yeah, no, for real. I was putting real butter on my nipples to make my boobies grow because somebody told me. Because you know, motherfuckers tell you anything.
I tried that shit with my dick and it just didn't work. I put all kinds of butter on it.
You know what?
Should be stretch marks about that long. You know what I mean? But nah.
You stupid. But see, that's all the funny shit we did in our childhood, though, that made us who we are.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. That's who made us who we are. You know, and like, I've had to do a bunch of like apologizing and retracking and fixing in my life in the last, I'd say, year and a half. You know, I've done like a whole 180 from who I was to who I am today, you know, like, and that's improvement, marked improvement, and comedy at its finest. I was asking the manager down here today of our building, if she knew anywhere to do stand up, and you know, she's like, "Oh no," you know. But then I was, because you know, we got some complaints. They always send out these emails here, and it's fucked up. Like, you park in your own spot. You don't have. There's like no parking here, but we pay for a garage. So like, so no, we always have a parking spot no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, nobody better park. But I guess somebody parked in front of somebody's garage and they towed their car, and she was just fucking complaining about it. And I went down there and I haven't really talked to her. And she's well, she's a lesbian for sure. Like, I don't know if she's the bitch or the butch, but it's not really important, you know. Like, but I mean, I had a cool ass conversation with her today, and we laughed and talked shit and just person, you know, she's a person. Like, I took her out of that like management pedestal. And
if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm trying to scratch my back. Stroke.
no, I figured. I didn't think you were swimming them ham hockers around. You know what I mean? 38 eyes.
It was itching like a motherfucker.
Oh, good news! I'm going to get a hand surgery.
For why?
Huh?
Why do it hurt?
No, just kind of straighten this one out, maybe.
Oh, first. You care about that?
Yeah, because I like to put my hands in my pockets or in gloves.
Okay.
You know, I like to grab stuff. Like it matters when I grab things. I can't grab things right. Like that, it's limited to what it can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have an appointment to get this fibroma cut out of my mouth. The big ass nasty fibroma.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
We don't want to see it on the show. Ugh.
Yeah, you do. That's funny. It's big. It's
what
big.
In the whole fucks? Okay, we ain't talking about that no more. What I want you to do, you don't need a place to do stand up because it's right here. This is your open mic right here. You about to get your 3 minutes of fame.
Oh shit! I'm not even prepared for 3 minutes right now, but let's see. Damn, I should have prepared something.
You supposed to stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Well, yeah, I know, but fuck, I wasn't even expecting this to go down. I thought you were like, oh, Junior's not around. Fuck it.
No, I ain't that type. I straight face for real because I was trying to catch up on this work because, you know, yeah, shit.
I ain't mad at you. I figured some other shit came down that was way more important than us.
You know what?
I'm just kidding. I'm
about to shine a light on you. Hey, I'm about to introduce you and everything. What's your comedic name? We about to put Jeff on the scene, like on the routine, because we doing the thing. He about to be mean.
Oh, shit. You got the flow.
Hey, she a rapper. Okay, I'm about to shut up. You got the flow, boo. Do your thing. Jeff Roberts.
Where's the little thing so I can crinkle it? Strokies with jokies popping off. Now I'm all by myself now. Look at this. Oh, fuck, I hate getting put on the spot like this. I don't even know if I can do this today, but I'm gonna give it a shot. You motherfucker, dude. You really did this to me. You really, really did this to me. So, I was thinking a lot lately about nothing. I got nothing, dude. Shit.
Yeah, I'll be with you. We can do
you fucking with me. I got nothing, dude.
You got it all the time. You ain't got nothing but jokes. You can just talk about your everyday life and make it a joke.
I know, but I mean, you just put me like, and it was just like, you know what I mean?
Look, that's how the fuck I felt when I got on this show and wasn't nobody on it but me. And I was like, I'm gonna make it work because this is what I do because I'm a plug thug.
Yeah, we'll make it work. But I mean, I literally cannot think of fucking dick right now. I think of like weed and dick and fart jokes. All I see is weed.
You know what? Talk about the Rona.
Ooh, that shit's fucking cool. I like the diarrhea associated with that. That shit's awesome.
You know what?
Nobody talks about that shit.
I ain't go through that when I had the Rona.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, that really is not fun. I mean, I got it bad. Like Man, dude, like a couple times I shit my fucking pants trying to make it upstairs. Like sitting in the car for 9.5 hours, driving home sick as fuck, and like, what you fucking
So
shit?
did you have a Friday moment where Smokey and Ezel came over there like, Smokey taking a shit?
Yeah, no, worse than that. Like, you know, like want to put my thumb in it because I know I'm gonna blow and like, get out of the way, get out of the way. Hey, that was one time I fucked the whole toilet up right here, like sprayed the whole back of the toilet because I couldn't get my pants. It was fucked up. It took me longer to clean the bathroom afterward. Oh, dude, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it, but like it shit happens. Like when you have diarrhea bad and you have to fucking go and nothing's happening. I mean, you know, like the whole world's fucking against you, and you know you're about to shit your pants and it's gonna run down your fucking legs. And you know, when you get there, it's like there's nothing you can do but just fucking own it. And so like I was like halfway down, just spraying. Like the whole back of the toilet, it looked like hall pass moment. It was fucking bad. Fucking bad. And I couldn't say shit because like this is the first time I ain't even telling anybody about it. I hope Amanda ain't fucking watching, dude. She
gonna make fun of you like a motherfucker after this.
After she was just like, hey, you need to be careful. And because like, fuck, dude, my stomach was fucked up. And then I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? I won't pee on the seat no more. Nothing. I'll lift that thing. I'll do everything. And then I was just like, blah, blah.
Not bra.
Like a fucking monster. And I felt fucking bad. And then my shame took over. You know what I mean? I'm in there one, oh, my fucking strong hand. Clean that shit the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, at like midnight, half asleep. You can't leave it. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to leave this shit spackled everywhere.
I'm glad I don't have shit moments like that. That is horrible.
That's the COVID shits. That's the Rona shits.
Oh my God.
If you get COVID and you get diarrhea, which I had COVID, so I'm still just barely getting over it. I'm not contagious anymore, so none of y'all have to worry. Like you're not going to get it.
They all say, motherfucker.
But I'm very giving, dude. You know what I mean? I mean, I am a very, very giving man. Like I'll share, I'll spread the wealth, dude.
Yeah, you gonna spread it all. Yeah, give everybody the Ronas. My issue is pee. I be having pee drive-bys and shit like on the tracks and on the side of cleaners. It don't matter what the fuck I'm at. When I gotta pee, I just drop it. I don't even care who watch it. I just go.
I do that too. I don't even give a shit no more. Like half the time, I'm, you know, and it's really hard now that I travel a lot. And like before, when I was in my truck, I just stop peeing my cup. Like I can, you know what I mean, and just dump that shit out when I'm alone, being a man, just rough riding it. You know what I mean? But when you're with a bunch of mixed company, like your mother-in-law and your wife, and like,
yeah, that's different.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, you're so fucking nasty. What? You're so fucking nasty. Why do you do that? Why do you do that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Well, fuck, you want me to pee all over the seat? You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck.
You been in the car with your mother-in-law, you pull your dick out and put it in a bottle.
No way.
Okay.
I can't put my dick in a bottle even without my mother-in-law there.
You know what? Listen, I was concerned. I didn't know if you was just, I gotta pee, and then throw that motherfucker out like. That's how you throw it out.
There's not a lot of throwing. It's more digging.
You pinch it, you pull it out of socket. You know what? I ain't about to play with you.
What? I'm a grower, not a shower?
Let that be the reason. That's what they say.
That's what I told you the other day about expectations. You know what I mean? You always tell them, as a typical white man, you always tell them it's smaller. Go, oh, it's below average. It's below average. And then that way they're like, there's no expectations or they're met. They're like, oh, yeah, he wasn't a liar. It was a little below. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, No, you're tripping. That, you know what I mean? I've seen below average, and that's above that. So
You know
either
what?
way, it's a win, fucking win. You know what I mean?
On that note, y'all come back next week. We're gonna be on time next week. I promise. I won't forget. This is gonna be Jeff's fault if I do, because it's his turn. We love y'all, and we'll holler back. Till next time.